All right, what's up, guys? Coming at you with another YouTube video today. I'm out here at the range with a couple of my buddies. This is Matt Adams and Cody Marple. So we are going to do a little bit of an internet challenge. Our buddy Justin Anderson filmed a video on this. We're talking about it on a phone call. Interested to see kind of what maybe the idea of like a standard is, right? Everybody knows the bill drill, 2 seconds, 7 yards, clean, all alphas. That has seemed to be like, what would you say, Cody? Kind of like an internet standard of sorts?
I think so. Yeah, everybody says it, but how many people do it?
Exactly, right? And I think it's something that a lot of people chase, right? But we're not sure how, like what level of shooter can actually do this on demand. We maybe have an idea, right? So when I was coming up with this idea, I was like, man, I think the percentage out of 10 would be pretty high, maybe 70 to 80%, right? I show up, pitch the idea to these guys, which these guys just heard about this idea, right?
Yeah.
So Cody, what were you thinking that you would probably do on this? Just wild guess.
60%.
60%. So 6 out of 10. And Matt, what are you thinking?
Probably the same.
It's probably around the same. Okay, so should be pretty interesting. Guys, this is just gonna be raw, uncut, film one person. They're just gonna go through and literally dump 10 bill drills into the target. We'll put it on a timer, each one, show the timer, show the hits. But let's see what we think. Is 2 seconds a good standard for a clean bill drill on demand 100% of the time? Let's find out.
College, by the way.
All right, so we've got a clean target downrange here. We've got a clean AMU instructor uprange here. All right, here we go.
Stand by.
Damn.
All right,
Here we go. Stand by. 204.
What is that? 2 Charlies?
one line break, it looks like. I don't know, you tell me.
Yep. 1 Charlie and a line break. What was the time on that, Matt?
204.
2:04. Let me see the timer quick. All right, 2:04. There we go. All right.
Stand by. 205.
That was clean. Let's see the timer. 2:05. All right.
Stand by.
Yikes.
204.
2:04, and that was, let's see, what,
One Charlie, one Delta.
Yeah, Charlie on the right, Delta high right.
Faster draw time would be good right about now.
So that was what, 3 attempts?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 4th attempt.
Stand by.
That grip on that one.
2:16. 1 Charlie. Timer. All right.
Stand by. 209.
That one was clean. All right.
Stand by. 213.
That one looks clean also. Yep, 1 line break. Time on that? 2:13.
Stand by. 203.
What was that one?
Charles.
2:03. And 1 Charlie right.
How many reps was that?
Was that 7?
What's up?
What rep was that?
5?
No, that was not
5,
5.
I think. 6, maybe?
1 hour later.
Probably should have been keeping track of this.
Probably.
7. So
7. So you have
this is
3
number
more.
8.
All right.
Shoot right. Stand by. Clean 2 seconds.
All right, there we go.
Oh, look at that.
Number 9. Stand by. 209. Clean.
209. Looking good. We'll show you guys the target at the end here as well.
Stand by. 201 clean.
2:01 timer. All right, and then let's just check out the target.
60% was a little eager.
All right, Cody, where are you? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I don't think anything felt like on the edge of out of control, but definitely it was just a draw the gun, see my first shot, or see my dot on the center of the target and press 6, you know? So, I mean, I don't think I could have gone significantly faster. It's also not any, I don't remember the last time I dry fired, just draw the first shot. So it's definitely not involved in like what I've been practicing, so to speak. But
yeah, totally. So when
I
you
honestly expected a little bit more though. I mean, I would have expected to have made a few more, but I mean, we can see the majority of them were around 201 to like 210.
So you probably had what, around 5 or 6 that were clean, right? Or maybe 6 or 7 that were clean. Probably 6.
10th over.
And then one that was right at 2 seconds, nothing sub 2.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when you're doing that, are you basically pushing, like, did you feel like you were pushing to go sub 2, or you were focusing on just going as fast as you could get all alphas?
I was focusing on literally just the proper draw out of the holster, or perfect grip out of the holster.
You feel like that's the biggest limiter on this?
Yeah, because I mean, like, there was one wide left Charlie and one high right Delta, and both of those were literally just like a little bit of a weird draw, like hand grabbed a little bit off to one side of the gun instead of centered on it. But I mean, like, how my gun felt in shooting and, you know, how I saw my optic moving throughout was pretty consistent. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Mr. Adams, you're next. All right, so we got a clean target downrange here and a clean police lieutenant.
All right, you ready? Stand by.
Oh, that was really bad.
207.
Rough start, 207, and we've got 5 Charlies.
The first one was up top.
Was up high.
You ready? Stand by. 211.
211. And we've got, 1 Charlie left, 1 Charlie right. So 4 Alpha, 2 Charlie.
Pasters by Cloak and Dagger.
That's
No
right.
biggie.
Yeah, not sponsored.
Yeah. Ready? Stand by. Clean, 212.
212. All right. And that's 6 Alphas on the target.
Ready? Stand by. 204 with 1 Charlie.
All right. So that was 204 with 1 Charlie. That's rep 4, right?
Yeah. Ready? Stand by. Clean, 196.
196. All right. Got our first pass on the board.
Ready? Stand by. 197 clean.
197. And that's clean. All right. Sweet. So that's 2. And that was rep 6.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, rep 7. Ready? Stand by. 204 clean.
204. All right.
Number 8. You ready? Stand by. 209.
Where'd that one go?
It's in.
Yeah. Timer.
It's 209.
209. All right, there we go.
Number 9.
All right, 2 more. Here we go, Matt.
Stand by. 199 all in.
That's clean and a 199. All right, last rep. Here we go.
Ready? Stand by. 203, 1 high.
That's a hell of a good.
That one and 1 Delta high. All right. What do you think, Matt? Break it down.
Not the best runs. 2 of them, the very first one and the very last one had a bad grip off the draw. then started trying to figure out towards the end. I think I had a couple good ones towards the end. Very interesting though. If you ask me, I thought I would do better on it. So it's very interesting. I said 60%, so now I'm at 30%. But build drills is not really my thing, so
Sure.
it's pretty interesting.
What's the? I mean, what do you think? What do you think the takeaway is when you think about like sub 2 seconds, clean, on demand? Maybe, I mean, I'll ask both of you too. Like just like not internet standards, but like the stuff we see on Instagram is not real, right? Or the stuff we see on YouTube a lot of times is not real. There's cuts, YouTube Shorts, whatever it is. We want to make ourselves look good. Right? So what's the difference? Like, why do people, like, are people just filming something a bunch of times, getting lucky, and then posting that one thing? Or is it like, hey, we're constantly in exploration mode and we're posting up, you know, like the one thing that actually worked out pretty good, and we're leaving out all of the failure that's actually helping us develop as shooters? Because I think from all of these runs, on the fail runs, we're still learning things, right? So what do you guys think about that?
I think you have a mixture of both of those. People just posting good runs and people just exploring. So when you said, hey, this is what you need, build drill on 2 seconds clean, like I was like, all right, well, I don't want to explore it because I know I'm gonna throw the round. So I just have to figure out what pace I need to shoot it at to get that sub 2. I figured out the pace in the middle of it, then messed up on the grip on the last one.
Did you start too conservatively, you feel like?
Yep.
All right, what about you? Do you feel like you started too conservatively as well, or no?
I think I looked at this like I would, I don't know, a stage, right?
Like a match,
I'm not going
right?
to shoot a stage in a exploration pace.
For sure.
So, I mean, especially when it's very first rounds of the day, it's a true cold start. We're not out here, you know, shooting a bunch and then put up a clean target and say, hey, it's time for the cold start, you know? I think I'm coming out here shooting at a pace that I know I can, not like exploration, right? I would also say that I think a lot of people are posting, and it's not a dig at anybody, but I think a lot of people are posting this stuff that like they're good at, right?
Yeah.
So
It is a dig actually, but no,
well, yeah, take it personal, right? But no, I mean, like I could come out here and I could set up a certain drill that I know that I can crush, and then I would run it cold start, and then I'd be like, hi, you know, like, so let's let these suckers try it, or whatever. I could post on the internet and say like, who can do it? I think if you are going to put something out there for like the world to try, I think that it's cool to have it be something that is in your wheelhouse. But I would say if you do this regularly and you're giving away prizes or whatever, I wouldn't constantly be doing stuff that I know I'm the best at. I'd try and find stuff that other people are obviously better at me at with those skills.
yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll have certain shooters that just crush this because we know that they can shoot build drills.
Sure.
Very proficient, especially over 2 seconds. But for most shooters, it's probably going to be, you know, it will probably be this course of fire with the 10 strings. If they do it straight cold, will probably be very surprising what they come up with.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'm gonna hand the camera off to Matt here. He's gonna film, and I can honestly just do my own timer if you want.
We're going to the middle target.
All right, so just for the internet's sake, I'll just pace this off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, cut my line in the sand here. All right, so Matt, you can confirm these are my first shots of the day, right?
That is correct.
All right, here we go. Woo. All right, here we go. Stand by. All right, so that one was a 172, so the time is fine. Charlie here, Delta here. All right, so Cody is grabbing the Charlie Delta. So the time is good. The time is fine, but I need to just make sure that the dot starts in the right place. All right, here we go. Rep 2. Stand by. All right, so that was 2 seconds flat on that one, and that one's clean. I've got a couple high here, but that one's clean. So not sub 2, right? But we are right there on that line. All right, up through here. All right. That one was clean in a 181. All right. Rep 4 here. Stand by. All right, that was another 181, also clean. So that was what, rep 5?
Yep.
That was 4.
Oh, that was 4.
That's 4. Yeah, 3 and 1. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Rep 5 is coming up. Stand by. All right, that's a 179. Also clean.
Clean.
Rep 6. Ooh, threw that first one high into the shoulder. That was a 173, and we've got a delta high left. That was my first shot. All right. Rep 7. Stand by. All right, that was a 177. All right, so that is clean.
All
One
in.
on the line there.
That was rep 7.
That was 7.
So
Yep.
5 and 2.
So I've got 2 more.
No, you
No,
got
3 more.
3 more.
All right, here we go. All right, that one was a 183 there. Also clean. That's 6 passes.
Yep, 6 and 2.
So far, I'm only at 60%. What do we have? 2 more left, right?
Yep.
2 more. That was a 189.
189.
Should be clean. Saw my dot come out left there. Dot came out left there. Had to make a correction. 104 draw. But had the time to make it up there with the splits. All right, here we go. Last rep, I believe. Here we go. Stand by. All right, last one was a 174. We come down and check the target. I had a high one here. That one's cutting the line for sure. And this one down here is also cutting the line.
So 8 out of
So, 8 out of 10,
10,
right?
80%.
So, I had one that was right on the line at 2. Were we counting that one as a pass or a fail?
Well,
count it
technically
as
it's
a
a pass.
pass?
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, it's right there.
Line breakers count.
So, yeah, 2 seconds right on the line there. If you guys want to ding me for a 100th, I guess. But 2 seconds or sub 2 seconds, I've got 8 out of 10. The other 2 that I failed were well under time, right? The first one was a 170 something, I believe.
Yeah.
And I threw a delta. And the other one I threw, or I think I threw a Charlie delta on that first one, and then another one I threw a delta high in the shoulder,
Yep.
and everything else is clean. My takeaways, right? I think that if you have really good mechanics, especially the draw, and can trust your grip on the draw, like this drill should not be super difficult, right? But I will say, there is some pressure if you have some expectation for yourself as you're going through this. I mean, I know that at rep 6, 7, and 8, I was thinking like, oh man, like I hope I don't fuck it up because I really want to pass this, or I want to do better than so-and-so or whatever, right? I think for me, and you guys tell me what you guys think of this, but anytime I look at some sort of like standardized drill or something that when we say like the words on demand, right? Like, can you pass this on demand or can you pass this cold? Like I would be looking for something that I can pass, I would say 80 to 90% of the time. What do you guys think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes
if
or no?
if you're gonna be conservative or realistic, I would say like if I have an on-demand performance goal, I would also expect there to be accidents that happen.
For
Yeah.
sure, right? A marksmanship mistake, a fumbled draw, something like that.
Or it not be so easy that you always pass it.
Yeah.
Like there has to be like, hey, if I don't execute this to my level, I will fail.
Yeah.
For sure. Same thing if we go shoot a match, right? We show up to a match. Let's say it's a match and I'm the only person there, right? But I shoot the whole match twice, right? Like I would like to be within 10-15% of myself, right? I wouldn't want to have one where it's just like every stage was incredible and then the next one I'm like 60% of that, right? I want to be fairly consistent with myself. So for me, a match mode, I'm looking for like 80 to 90%. I think 90% is a great number to say like I actually have this this skill on demand. It allows for one mistake. For this, like even for myself, I would say I'm pretty good at build drills. Like I think I'm pretty good at build drills. And for me, like 8 out of 10 was difficult because there's no room for error, honestly. And that's coming from somebody who has a PR build drill of a 128. Right? But that's me hammering on the range with a case of ammo next to me and just dumping rounds downrange trying to figure out what's possible, right? But at the end of the day, it's like I can barely pass, or I didn't even pass. I could do 8 out of 10 even just at sub 2, right? But the time for me wasn't really as much of an issue because some of those skills I've worked enough at, I think maybe you got some advantage with a scoop draw or something like that, that is helpful with something like this, right? So I think this is an interesting thing. Justin Anderson will have already posted his video. We'll post this video afterwards. Be interesting to see if you guys decide to run this, how you guys end up doing. Would love to see it. For this video, we're kind of back and forth, but we've got 3 people here. There were no cuts in the video, right? We all just shot it straight up. Film it. Put the camera downrange, maybe a little offset. Show a clean target, show you running it 10 times with a timer, and let's see what you guys put up. I think this is super interesting. I think there's going to be some guys who maybe have never set foot on a USPSA stage in their life who might crush this, honestly, right? I can think of a few people right now. I think there's some people who are maybe pretty high-level competitors who might do pretty poorly at this, right? So it'll be interesting to see. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and let us know what you think down in the comments.
Yeah, we're going to do some real training now.
Now we're going to do real training.